me see. Warm water, warm milk.
We may be live.
We may be live.
Yes. Something like that.
All right. Well, good afternoon. Goeiemiddag. Check if that thing is updating
Let's
there.
see.
So we make
we
sure.
are on the Ubub tube or the
Otherwise, I
Cube
must make a big and then again. That makes it hard. So, good afternoon. Goeiemiddag. Welcome to shit talking while cooking
S.T.F.
food. So we got a complaint because apparently we talk too much. We don't cook enough.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Because
Well,
I was in front of the camera talking a bunch of nonsense.
Yes, apparently
I
it's
talking about food. Was that not valid enough?
well, I don't know. That must be the thumbs down. Anyway, we are live from our store. Our store is on my right. You will hear ding dongs. You might hear kids screaming. You might hear people running around.
I think that's gonna fall.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. I've already got a fire going on the outside. We're going to put some pork shoulder on a Weber, and I'm going to make a little cornbread. I found a little recipe. I thought, well, what the hell? Let me try it. So we're going to try it, and yeah, it's not a kid-friendly stream,
No.
right? Because we work with
That's sausage.
sausage.
That's meat. That's
So-
sausage for me?
So we like to have some fun and banter and do things like that, and yeah, so it might offend some people.
Oops.
Yeah, boo-hoo, you know. Anyway, if you can't handle it, then go to another stream. I don't know.
But we're
Anyway,
different. No politics, just food
yeah,
and
no
fun.
politics, food and fun, like it should be. So I think what I'm going to do, all right, seeing that we are live, I'm going to pull this guy out. I've had this pork shoulder in the sous vide for 7 hours.
I want to say
8
I heard it
hours.
chiming when we came in this morning.
Yeah.
It was ready.
All right, let me put this
Ready,
down the
Freddy.
side here. Because I got a bunch of stuff over here and I don't want to make a mess on it,
Yes.
which I'm probably going to be unsuccessful. This is running at 125. Now, I've mentioned on previous streams that pork now is classified the same as beef, which means you can cook it to 135. When I grew up, pork was deadly. So you cooked it till it was dead. So I will cook it a little further, I think, than 135. I don't know. We'll see what my fire does. I got a Weber on. I've never done it this way, so I don't know how long this is going to take. But I have a indirect fire on a Weber, so that means I've got the charcoal on the one side and I've got an open space on the other side. I put a water tray under it. So I've got a water tray, and I'm going to pop this guy on top of that water tray in the Weber. This is at 160. I'm going to take this off. So the cornbread recipe says I must heat this up. And then add, like, I'm going to mix a bunch of stuff up, and then I'm going to add it to this, then I'm going to cool it, then I'm going to put the eggs in. So it's an interesting recipe. That's why I picked it.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's weird. So I'm going to stick some gloves on. I'm going to drag that guy out because I think without further ado, it needs to go on.
Can I poke it?
Yeah,
Can't
poke
help
at
it. Man, the sous vide, if you guys haven't used a sous vide, softens the meat. Can you see this? It feels so weird.
I think you're going to have to restart that messenger. I'm sure
I
there's...
have done that, but I haven't seen anything yet, so maybe not. Are you guys alive? Can you comment? Can you say hello?
Let's see.
No.
There's 12 watching. Nobody here. Well, come make a comment. Say hi at least. I don't know if Jody's going to watch. He's apparently about to become a granddad, and he's at his daughter's...
Awesome.
at his daughter's stalk party, I guess.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right
So
back.
then we will see Jody later. Hey,
Yes.
Ubik, thank you. Good to see you. Honk Honk from Canada. Hey, Bright Gaming. Welcome in. Before you ask, I have eaten. I am well fed, just so you know. It is okay. And as you see, all of the sausage for me. Anton's been busy today. He actually made a bunch of sausage. That's where all of this beautiful coil came from. He was very busy today in the back kitchen making sausage. If you check out our X, I want to say I put a video out on there, and all of the social media realms. We have what is it, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The TikTok world, I am just doing that for things like this and the biltong itself. Just trying to get our name out there, grow the brand a little bit, but lots and lots of sausage. He made drillwurst, boerewurst, and cabanossi. So he was a busy man this morning when we came in. And then, of course, he had to put some meat in the sous vide and start a fire because what is a day? Ubik, you should know, what is a day without a braai? Come on now. You have to have meat on the fire. I hope you all are having an awesome meal this Sunday. I know here in Texas, we are threatened of the worst storm that's ever come this year, blah. They really have been upping the game as far as fearing people from the weather outside. So hopefully we are good, knock on wood. But as weather comes, weather goes. So I am not going to be concerned about that. And we're just going to enjoy what is outside right now, which is some sunshine, and have a braai. No, just a big sirloin. Yes, I can't argue a good steak. I love a good steak. Now, question is, how do you like it done? I like mine medium rare, not going to lie. I like a little bit of juiciness inside, which is probably why I like moist biltong, hence the moist option on our website. Or, yeah, I think it's moist, right, for the biltong? Is that what we say on the website, moist?
Yes, I think it's moist.
I think it's moist.
All right, I'm going to pop
Rare.
that guy on.
Do you at least sear it and get a little crust on it, or just eat it raw? That is the question. Still
With what's
quivering. Ubik likes his steak rare.
Yes, well, rare. Well, blue, I guess, is the right word for that. But you still got to put a crust on it, I guess.
Hey, Polish dog, welcome in, and Bright Gaming is in
I
as
didn't
well.
switch it off.
Okay, I was just double checking you.
Yeah.
You scare people, don't we all?
Yeah. So let me see. So what they say in this recipe is, so heat 1 cup, and then the remaining milk. What we do, we have to put the meal and flour and sugar. So I've got the sugar here. Do 30 grams of flour. All right, so I put that. All right. And I'm not going to sift it because it's so little. All right. So 30 to 35, I can actually put a little more. So it depends on how big your cup is. Flour is anywhere between 120 and 140 grams, a cup. All right, and then 2 cups of this guy. Now I said 260, but that's wrong. Oh, I want to take that off. That is pretty hot.
Wanting to scold.
Yes.
Not yet, though.
How much is a cup of this? Now I can't remember. Hold on. We have brains.
There are brains. Use them. Conversions. Here we go. Conversions.
Oh, that's the wrong word. Almost typed cunt.
Ooh. Oh, don't use that. Such foul language. Anton was teaching people secret South African or Afrikaans words yesterday.
Yes, yesterday in Sarges. So 120 to 150. I'll do 140. So let's do 280 in here. That's what I thought. It's not 250. I almost put 500. They would have made this bit of a disaster, I guess. 280. All right, there we go. I'll use that. 120 to 150. I think this will be 140. Will be a good middle ground. So I've got sugar, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 30 grams, 2 tablespoons of flour, 30 grams, 35 grams actually, and 2 cups of cornmeal, or as we call it, pop, which is a cornmeal, maize meal, and that's 280 grams, so 2 cups. So I'm going to stir this because I don't know if this will actually mix. All right, so I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I've never made this recipe. So let me put this here. And this is supposed to bake for like 40 minutes. So I don't know, we'll see. So let me just, I didn't want to stick the mixer in here. I just got that in case. All good.
We have a young shop attendant today, so
Oh,
I'm
okay,
in and
yes.
out to assist.
All right, no problem. So I guess this comes out with like crumbly, which is
Cam
fine.
has joined us.
All
Welcome
right.
in.
Welcome in, Cam. All right, so for those who didn't hear, sorry, I've been out by the fire. I've got a pork shoulder on the Weber. I just pulled it out of the sous vide. It was in the sous vide for about, I guess, 8 hours is probably closer.
Yes.
About 8 hours at 125. So the new pork now, they say you only have to cook to 135 to have it done. I will not do that because I did not grow up like that. I'm sorry. I don't trust the swine, I will cook it a little longer. So I'll go probe it in about 30 minutes, which I guess I'm going to put on here. Else I will forget. Run, Forest. All right. So this looks good.
Yeah.
It looks kind of crumbly.
So Ubik has a new carbon steel pan.
Oh, cool.
And he mentioned not being able to use tomato sauce in the carbon because it takes the seasoning off. Interesting.
All right.
And it sounds like Polish agrees it's acidic.
Yes. Well, you know, that's why they thought tomatoes were poisonous, because it used to, the pewter plates used to have lead in them. And the acidity ate the lead and gave the people lead poisoning, and they died. So for a long time, they thought tomatoes were poisonous. Meanwhile,
Okay, it was the lead.
Okay, so salt, butter. I'll add the salt and the butter to the warm milk. So let's see where this milk's at. Oh, it's at 129. Let's warm it up a little more. So, you know, we do what they say. I don't know. I haven't made this. It's interesting. I'm going to take a little bread pan because I don't exactly know how this is going to work. I'm going to spray this with some non-stick gugus. All right. And then we will get this thing in the oven. See how that works. So this was almost warm.
Sanglint 86 is in as well.
Oh, hi.
Happy
Welcome,
Sunday to
welcome.
ya.
Yeah. So let's see. I know it's got to get 3 eggs, and I don't want to cook the eggs. So you got to be. So they say warm milk. They're not saying scalded or boiled or anything like that. So I guess that'll do. So what are we putting in there? Let's see. Salt, butter, and that. All right. So salt 5 grams. Butter. I'll put the pot on this. I don't want to put it on my. Let me see. I took my towel away.
Do you want another one?
No,
oh,
it's
it's
okay.
down below.
No, it's all right. Oh, it's down there.
It's
all right.
in front of you.
No, it's all good. So salt. Whew. As long as it doesn't touch the scale, we're good. Salt. And 1 gram for a bit of
For luck.
love. That thing's magnet. Hold on. What? Can I ask you a favor?
You want me to clean the probe?
Please clean the tip of my probe.
Ooh.
Yeah. At least once a day. So that's 5 grams of butter, 1 teaspoon. And then what do we want on... 5 grams of salt, 1 teaspoon. And on butter, 4 tablespoons. So we're looking at 60 grams.
Everything's better with more butter.
Oh, butter makes stuff good. All right, that's a little more than 60 grams. That'll do. I think the whole point of this is for the butter to melt. So I will keep it on the heat. I can actually switch this range plate off because we're not going to need it anymore. So let's melt this butter, and then this is going to go in there. And I think, so let me see. Okay, then you get it to
go
cool.
help.
Yeah, no
I'll be
problem.
back.
Then they say get it to cool, and then you add the eggs and the baking powder. So I wanted specifically a recipe that did not take any yeast because I didn't want to wait for it to proof. So so I picked this recipe. All right, so I don't know if it half cooks the mixture. Ooh, making a mess. All right, so let's see. So that's just about melted. So I'm going to add this from this side. Let me see. I add this in here. So this is supposed to be a cornbread. I like to make the one with the sweet, the cream style sweet corn. But, you know, sometimes it's good to try something different. New experiences, I guess. Makes life a little more spicy. All right, so let's see. And then I'm going to stick that with the eggs. I'll just put a probe in this guy and see what it temps out at. And I have no idea how this comes out. I don't know what it looks like. I've never made it. It seems very kind of runny. I hope that's correct. I think the eggs will sort it out because the eggs is probably what will set it. If it works well, I might try this with some cheese in it for the kids, of course. I don't eat this stuff. As much as I sometimes wish I did, but you know, all about life choices, I guess. All right, so let's see what that looks like. 105, 108, 109. That's not even warm. So maybe what we do, I mean, that's 109. That's like below temp. That will actually cook. That'll actually cook yeast. You know, yeast, if you're under 120, you're okay. I normally run about 110 for the yeast. I do the cheat eggs, and they're cold, so I guess it'll be all right. Yeah, my spatula. I hate it when it does that. All right, give me 1 second. Now I've got to clean. All right, there we go. I hate when my spatula does that. I'm going to dig it out of the juice. So I think I'll blend the eggs in. So this calls for 3 eggs or 180 grams. So I'm going to do 180 grams of egg. All right. All right, that's 3 eggs. And they say 30 to 40 minutes in a well, I guess preheated. They didn't say preheated. They just said oven, which is frustrating, but 350. So I've got mine on 350. I'm going to turn it down just a tad because I've got a pretty serious fan in there. Maybe like 325. All right. 80. Nope, that's not enough. All right, at the consistency of this, I might want to use a whisk, not a mixer, but I've got a mixer. So let's see, my small Makita mixer. Yeah, a whisk might work a little better on this. So let's see how this comes out. I don't know. And it won't be yellow because we don't use yellow cornmeal here. We use white. So let's mix this up. See, we've got 23 minutes on that before I check that fork shoulder. Let me grab my spatula. There we go. Let's get the edges kind of worked in here. I think a what's the name will work better. A whisk, but you know, I'll ask Nicole when she comes back. Maybe she can get me the whisk. There's a couple of clumps in here. I think the whisk will take it out. That's just baking powder. Am I splashing myself? I think so. Yep, I'm splashing. I'm splashing. Yep, it's the baking powder. Just following what the recipe says, I would have put the baking powder with the flour, but you know, that's just me. I don't know if the heat maybe activates it too early or something. That's why you got to put it at the end. We'll see. Sorry, it's summer in Texas, which means fly season. All right. As soon as Nicole walks in, I'll ask her to get me that whisk quick, and I can just whisk this through one time. And that should do that. All right, here we go. And then we will get this guy in the oven. Let me see. All right. Okay, almost done, almost done. I've almost got all the clots out. I might not even need that whisk. All right, here we go. Let's see. I don't know, man. This thing looks very runny, but you know, I follow the recipe. We see what happens. There's many a thing that I thought, man, I don't see how this is going to work, and then it comes out real nice. So I don't want to be judgmental. All right, that looks pretty good. Put that guy there. It can drip in the little pan. All right. Let's see. All right. Okay, that looks pretty good. Sorry, let me turn it that way you guys can see what I'm doing.
How's it going? I feel like I'm
Good,
leaving
good.
you stranded
Good,
by
good.
yourself.
No, it's all good. It's all
Sorry
good.
about that. Looky there, Russ Hanneman. Welcome
Hey,
in.
Russ.
Gifting a subscription
Who
because
got the red rash?
Right Gaming got the red
Oh,
rash.
goody, goody. Oh,
I like it.
yeah, there we go. So I wanted a whisk, but you took too long, so I just sorted it out with a spatula.
Hand emotion.
Yes.
Yes, I took a minute. We've got another customer in, so I will have to run soon. But
It's
you
all
know
good.
what? I love it. Sometimes we get some of the local rugby guys. That's always cool.
Right. This guy.
You got it. Okay.
Inside.
It's
Put the
toasty
bread
in
in
here.
the oven. It is toasty.
It's toasty.
It's toasty. I'm feeling it. All right, so I got 20 on this guy. They say 30 to 40. Yeah, I am sweating, man. Sweating and working. Yeah, sorry, it's been a day. I got here at just after 3 o'clock this morning, and I made sausage all the way to 1 o'clock, from like 3:30, I think, till 1. Stood making sausage all day long.
For
A lot of
me,
sausage,
all
man.
kinds of sausage for me. I will eat them all.
Yeah, I was splashing. I didn't realize I was splashing until a few of it hit the hair on my arm.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, making a mess, man.
Your phone.
Yeah, it hit my phone as well. I got,
Young
juice
child, go to
everywhere.
the other side.
hey, go that side, young man. Give me 1 second. Let me go help the kid.
Go help the young man out. Hey, thanks for the second subscription there. Who's got it? Polish dog, you have a red rash. Did you know? Dun dun dun. I love it. Oh yes, you too, Sanglet. You can have some of the meat too. Promise, I will share. I will share. It is super good. The cabanossi, I know we always talk about the boerewors, which is very similar to the Drillwurst. Those two are a lot alike. But the cabanossi, that one's very much like a salami. It's incredible. Very different. I'm going to go take a peek because
Alright, no
we have
problem.
a young one, like I said, in front.
Yes,
So let me
yes.
go help.
My youngest daughter is starting to help us in front.
Oldest.
Sorry, my oldest daughter, who's actually quite young, is helping us in front. The youngest one and the middle son all also want to help. This is the chaos and pandemonium, because if one does something, then all want to do something, you know?
And remember,
So-
they're at the age where everything's fun. So when they learn something new, they get all excited, and then they sometimes want some help as well.
Yes. I've got to go, when you're done there, go check my fire,
Okay.
because I got a second fire going for the sausage. Yeah. So I think everybody's heard the story behind the Makita. I can't use those little kitchen mixers because I burn them out. They never last. Give me 1 second. Hey, stop now. Get down and go sit down. Sorry, my son has got 0 ears today. 0. None. Nada. Ears are not functioning. I'm watching him here climb over the tables and stuff. I'm like, oh, I could just see a disaster come. Because the younger son's also there. And I see stuff falling over and hitting everybody. But anyway, what did I want to say? Oh, so I had numerous kitchen mixers, and they all died on me. And one of the biggest challenges with commercial kitchens are these little guys. So you got to always go where there's a plug, and sometimes you want to kind of stand here and mix something, and then you can't because you don't have, got to put extension cords. And I thought, man, we got cordless drills. There must be a cordless mixer. And I looked, and they were all these little dainty, like almost like toys for kids. And I was like, man, that's not going to work. But what I did notice is they actually all single nozzle, all the cordless ones. And I thought, well, I've had a cordless drill for a number of years. It's like fallen in water, and I've built a bunch of stuff with it. Why don't I just buy a cordless drill? And I've already got the batteries and stuff. So I did that, and it's been great. It's been working perfectly. So if you're ever looking for a proper kitchen strong thing, that like a mixer that'll actually never give up on you, it's that, because that's doing way less, go away fly, way less work in a kitchen than it will ever do out on a job site. And they built for job sites, so perfect solution, methinks. Let me see if I can read the chat because Nicole normally does that. Russ and Polish. Sangaland 86, I think Nicole said hi to you, Oob. So they made Turbo Scarlet Fever. Oh, we're going down that. It draws a cordless mixer. Exactly, Russ. Exactly. It's a cordless mixer. Yes, you're correct, Oob. There's a lot of that stuff that's been around for a very, very long time. If I'm not mistaken, the reason they wore wigs in the old courts and stuff is because they had syphilis or something and it made their hair fall out, if I'm not mistaken. Not really a subject you want to discuss around food, but it is what it is. So we're going to run this one for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to, as soon as the coal pops back, I want to go check the fire and check on the pork shoulder, because I think that thing's going to come out real nice. So what I did was, for everybody that missed it, so I had a pork shoulder in the sous vide for 8 hours at 125. I'm going to cook it a little over 135. It's apparently you can eat it at 135. I'm not going to do that. We'll probably take it to like 145-ish, maybe 150. So I put it on a indirect fire on my Weber. So I made fire on the one side, and I've got a water tray on the other side. I like to put a water tray under there. I just believe the kind of steam that it makes helps keep the meat moist. So I've got the pork shoulder over the tray, and I've got the fire on the other side. I like to make the fire on both sides also, but it does reduce your space. But you can get more charcoal in like that. But I think because this guy is already at 125 from the sous vide, you know, I can just kind of brown it. So I don't need all the heat from a two-sided fire. I can just do the fire like on the one side, put the pork on the other side, maybe halfway through. That's why I thought 30 minutes is good. I can just turn it around if it really got kind of, you know, hit on the one side hard. I can just swap it around and then just do it from the other side. You know, from the other side, so it gets attention both sides, I guess. Yeah, I'll see what it looks like first. And I did score the fat cap, so if that shrinks or, you know, whatever it does, it'll actually give some space for the meat to move. Because that's one of the things, I mean, you know, I'm not a professional chef, but if you don't score it, then it tends to kind of ball up and shrink, and that doesn't always look nice. And then I've got a second fire going just for some sausage. I made some sausage today, so I like to grill it when I make it, or just shortly after, just to at least taste what it tastes like and make sure the mixes are right and everything's good. So we basically eat some sausage every week. Every week we get some, because I make sausage every week. So let's see what says chat. Let me see. All right. Oop, goat bangers got what? The goat bangers got caught. I don't even know where that's going. Animals all over the world. All right, Russ, Oob, everybody having a good chat. Hey, American First, welcome in, welcome in. So I made a cornbread as well, but not one. I like to use the cream style sweet corn when I make a cornbread. So I've actually just got like a plain cornbread. So what the recipe called for was you got to heat the milk, and then you kind of put the butter and the salt, or sorry, the butter and the salt in the milk, and I guess you dissolve it in there, and then so you use basically 2/3 of the milk heated. Put the butter and the salt, 1/3 of the milk, and it's 375 milliliters, so it's a cup and a half. And then you what's the name? You use the balance of the milk, so the 1 cup in the pot, there's half a cup in a bowl, and then you mix your flour, sugar, and your cornmeal that we use, the pop, which is this stuff, which is maize meal, cornmeal, white cornmeal. So you mix that into the remaining set of milk. And then once this is warm and the butter and stuff is dissolved, you add it back in. When it cools down a little bit, 3 eggs, 2 teaspoons or 10-12 grams of baking powder. It's a very runny mixture. So we'll see. But I put it in the oven. We see what happens. I think the eggs will prop it up and it'll sort it out.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did I switch this thing on? Yes, I did.
I would hope so. You've been talking to no one if you haven't.
All right.
They're not complaining, so I guess so. Russ is on a roll.
They're either not complaining or not listening.
Well, they said they're going to get you in trouble.
Okay. Well, they were just talking about gonorrhea and syphilis. So
and milk.
And milk. Oh, is copium here?
No, Russ is helping.
Oh, okay, Russ is helping. Well, I just mentioned that I understand that the white wigs in the courts used to be because the
Yes.
syphilis used to make the hair fall out.
Yes. And we all had to be fancy back then. So pinkies up, everyone. By the way, I do not have anything fun in here. I just have water. I was feeling like a break from the soda water. So it is plain Jane filtered water. That's some good stuff. So what is everyone else making on this beautiful Sunday? I know Anton just ran through what he's made and has in the oven behind me, this guy here. And we do, of course, have a pork shoulder on the fire and some sausage here. I've got two different types. I've got the normal boerewors and boerewors in lamb casing, so a thinner version. And I see we've got Cult Gaming. Welcome in. Russ, thank you again for the subscription. I think I see that Sanglant now has the red rash. So this lovely red rash, I'm assuming, is what started the last conversation. So there we go. Yes, Cult, of course you are, because we do not get to listen to your tunes anymore. How are the Sunday nights going? I think last Sunday was your first one, if I remember correctly. Gracie Nee, welcome in. Glad to have another lady. Happy to have you. Pinkies up for Monk. Russ, Monk just isn't nice, okay? I think it was Viva's stream the other day. That Monk term would have been very appropriate if you guys were in there. So just as an FYI. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Did you turn yourself on, or do I need to?
No, it's on. It's
okay.
on. The fire, the 1.5 for the boards is almost ready, but I'm going to do it. So this doesn't like a lot of heat. It's better just a cool fire, so it can wait till I actually go and probe the pork. Then I will pop that on, and I'm going to close the lid so it can just slowly simmer.
All right.
Yeah. So it'll be a cooking braai instead of a braaiing braai.
Like an oven outside.
Yes, like an oven outside. That's what I
You can say it.
Can I say it? Am I allowed to? So I won't say who it was, but someone said, they just got this pellet grill, but they used to use a gas grill, and then they got a pellet grill. So I'm like, okay, so what's the big taste difference? They're like, no, it's like the same thing. Tastes about the same. So I'm like, man, if I want to make food in my oven, I just do it in the house. I don't need to go buy a special outside gas oven. I mean, I don't understand. If it doesn't run on charcoal or wood, man, it's an oven.
Yes.
And you can just use it in the house.
Yes.
I'm sorry, man. Like where I'm from, if you have gas, like a gas grill, you say it, you tell no one.
You hide it.
Yes. If your friends come, you hide it. Because if your friends find out you got a gas grill,
yes.
like they won't come back.
And you can't put a dress over it to hide it. People are nosy around there.
No, you gotta go put it away around the house, the back. And then you gotta make sure it's not where the guys go wee after they were drinking. Because they might see it, and then
they wee on it.
Yeah, and then they're going to call you a girl, and all kinds of other, bad names.
Cult Gaming says that his Sunday nights are going okay, but he's reminding everyone that his music stream has moved to Fridays around the same time.
All right, good. Whew. Man, I am cooking.
Are you hot now?
I'm hot. I'm running around too much, and it's been an interesting day. It's been a busy day. I got a ton of dishes because I made so much stuff between Friday, Saturday, and today.
Yes.
I've literally fetched. Thursday I fetched.
Yes.
So Thursday I fetched about 1,400 pounds of meat, I think.
Yes.
And then I processed through it, sliced it, ground it, made it, hung it, and got it all in casings and sausage and everything in the fridge is now resting. All in the last 3 days.
Yes.
So it's been crazy. So what we do with our so I don't normally braai this the same day, but because it's Sunday, I want to braai it. And we still got some meat from Friday, so we're going to have meat for the whole week. But I normally rest this for a day. So when you buy our sausage, it's rested 1 day. And I like to do that because it reduces the water. Some of the water kind of comes out. That means it intensifies the flavor.
Yes.
So, and people don't understand that. So we don't just make it and put it in bags. We actually rest it for a day, and it gives it time to really. And also inside the casings, what happens is the spices I find mix better because they'll lay there and they'll just, it'll kind of absorb and mix through. So it's funny, you can see sometimes in some of the sausage when the spices are not mixed in nicely, like you might have a little clump that's dark and then maybe a little red spot, you leave that thing overnight and it's all the same color. It's like it kind of just emanates inside there, you know?
I have to share something that
Sure.
Russ said because you made my heart happy when I read that because I used to watch that show. He sells propane and propane accessories, of course, and you just mentioned all of that. But with that said, he is a grown-up Bobby Hill.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, Anton doesn't know.
I'm sorry, I come from not quite the land down
King
under.
of the Hill.
Yes, King of the Hill. That sounds familiar.
Yes.
I don't know.
He doesn't
Well,
know.
I'm sorry, Russ. You would have a very slow business. Well, so here's the thing. There's a lot of camping and stuff in South Africa.
So they would use it for that.
No, yes. So we've got a brand called Kadak in South Africa, which is very, very popular. It's a very good brand, and the Kadak bottles comes with tons of accessories. So you get what they call a skottel. It's a like a dish. It's like a concave dish, round, and we normally make breakfast on that. I hate those things because they are terrible to clean, but people love them. I had one. I used it once, and I swore never again. But you get that, and then of course you get the little stove thing that goes with it, so you can boil water and cook eggs and fry eggs and do all kinds of stuff. And then it's normally got like an extension, and then it's got like a T-piece, so you can put like a light this side, it's got a single burner that runs with gas, so you can boil a pot, and then it's normally got a longer extension with a light, and it's got these little almost like a little not a paper, like a material little bag, and you have to put it on the bulb, on the light, so the glass bit moves. You like flip the handle over, and then the glass bit picks up, and then you put this new little thing on, and then you light that to get the gas to actually run the light, and then the light's all bright, and then when you like bring the glass down, then it becomes light. And they got spotlights that run with gas, and so very popular in South Africa for camping, not for cooking meat. Cooking meat is done on fire. Yes.
Eggs.
Fry eggs on gas. Cook meat, because you know why you fry eggs in a pan, right?
Why?
Because they fall through the grill when you break them.
Oh,
yeah, that's
now
why.
I know.
You see.
There's a question, and Anton, I don't know if you know what this is.
Oh, all right.
Has Anton heard of Beavis and Butthead? It's the same creator.
The what?
Beavis and Butthead. Do you know who Beavis and Butthead is?
Yes, I know who Beavis and Butthead is.
It's the same creator of King of the Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, Beavis and Butthead was kind of just towards the end of when I really watched television.
Yes.
And so if the King of the Hill came after, I've heard of it. But you know, so here's another thing. It could have been banned in South Africa.
There's a lot of things that
There's
he was
a lot
able
of
to
stuff
see.
that was completely banned in South Africa that we weren't, like, it just wasn't on television. So we didn't even know it was banned. We just didn't know.
Yeah. And that was actually Harry Toe too. So welcome in. Glad to have you. Gracie Me, thank you very much for the compliment, by the way. I appreciate
Gracie,
that.
welcome in.
Oh, I was talking to her. Sorry, I didn't tell you she was there.
Hello. I did not greet her.
Yes,
I was probably stoking the fire.
I didn't know there's actually a relaunch of King of the Hill, which we do not watch TV. I'm not going to lie. There is no time.
No.
We were standing in our manufacturing kitchen, until 9 o'clock last night? It was a day. So Anton ran out of time to hang the biltong and grind the meat. I was already hanging sticks. So I told him, stop where you're at, grind the meat. I'll finish hanging sticks, and then I'll go hang the rest of the biltong.
I literally spent 2 hours yesterday just grinding meat.
Yes.
Because it's different. So I've got different grounds, and I've got different size, or I've got tubs for each batch, and it's a process. So anyway, this is the result. I hope it's good. If it's not good, I'm going to be disappointed.
It looked really good. And we did something.
So.
We did the unspeakable this morning. We went live while he was making the sausage.
Yes.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to show how sausage is made. Not that I understand that at all. I think it's important to know if you have real food or not. I want you guys to know that. Do you want me to get out of your way?
No. I killed that. You can put it back on YouTube. I'm sorry.
Is
what
there
I'm gonna
anybody on the
Is there anybody out
you?
there? Just shout if you can hear me. We've got a bunch of YouTube followers.
We do.
Never anybody live.
No, we don't have chats live. I think people do see us.
Oh, okay. So, so we don't have live chats. Yeah, let me go check that meat quick. This thing's gonna cry. Let me kill that.
Thank you.
And put another 10 minutes. Then we're gonna check that guy.
Ooh, it does smell nice.
It does.
I'm not gonna lie.
It
I can
does.
smell it. I like it. Ha! Mike Judge's movies are better than the cartoons. What are any of his movies? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't even watch movies either, so I wouldn't know. Hey, Sportfish, glad to have you. I was gonna say what Anton was describing makes me think of exactly what you sell, Polish dogs. That's sorry, Russ. It sounds really like the same thing. Rumble only, I know. Okay, Anton knows both of those. Cult Gaming. Thank you for the names.
All right, that might have to run a little longer than an hour.
Thank you, Polish dog. You're too funny. You make me laugh. Slidey Pie, welcome in.
Yeah, so I'm just telling everybody it might run a little longer, but it is looking spectacular.
He's wiping his drool before he walks in here.
Oh, it is very pretty.
So, Idiocracy. I want to know how much you guys know about that movie. Have you heard of the shoes that they had in the movie Idiocracy for the sole purpose of them being so obnoxious that no one would ever want these shoes, and yet they are now very popular and seen everywhere, all kinds of colors, all kinds of makes. It made me laugh so hard when I realized that, because I swear I feel like we are stuck in Idiocracy sometimes. Not far off, I suppose. Jersey Lee, thanks for popping in. Glad to have you. Awesome. Cult Gaming, I'm so glad you know that. Crocs, for those who don't know, Crocs was a horror movie disguised as a comedy. Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't like, what is it, 1984? It was not pre-telling the future that we are headed towards? Hopefully not. It's terrible. No, Croc cowboy boots. Please tell me that's not a thing. Oh my goodness. I'm a tad old-fashioned. I am the jeans and t-shirt type of person. I don't even do the leggings that are the popular in thing now. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I chuckle. I chuckle at some of the attire. But you know what? As long as you're comfortable and you being you, so they say, I don't care. Unless it's no clothes. Then I get a little offended and I want to shoo you away. That's all. Polish Dog, I highly suggest you see it. It's a little eerie. So, movies from said director, Office Space and Idiocracy.
Okay. I didn't like Idiocracy.
I was just talking about what is found in Idiocracy.
What, the Crocs?
And they already knew.
Yeah, made as a joke. So, I don't know who the joke's on, but you know.
We the people.
Yeah.
American First, I saw you. Thank you for. Yeah, no, I didn't get to say hi. Sorry about that. You know what, Sportfish? Ostrich skin cowboy boots. Should I go get one?
The what?
Ostrich skin cowboy boots.
Oh, yeah.
Can I go grab one?
Yeah.
All right. Can I do a show and tell for you guys for a second? Yeah. Why don't you talk about our sponsor?
All right. So we get to do this because of people like you supporting us at BiltongUSA.com. That is our sponsor for the show. It's us. We are sponsoring ourselves on the show. And at BiltongUSA.com, you will get all our different biltong. So Angus biltong, Bison biltong, Wagyu biltong, different textures and styles. We're about to add a chunk biltong, which is a thicker cut. You can get cabanossi, you can get dry boars. We've just added some connoisseurs candies, dried fruits, nuts. Not a lot of nuts, some nuts, because we don't like the nutty bits. A couple of nuts.
In your mouth.
Yes, put it in your mouth. A couple of nuts. We got sauces and spreads that we are expanding on because I'm making some chutney, and the chutney seems to be popular, so people like it.
Chutney's been moving, so we've heard.
So yeah, go to BiltongUSA.com. If you like what we do, go there. Support us by going to the website and buying some products. We much appreciate everybody's support. Thank you very much. Nicole's going to show you.
I wish you were wearing your ostrich because I do not have ostrich.
Oh, no, I've got elephant, not ostrich.
I thought it was ostrich.
No,
elephant?
I got elephant.
Okay. Yeah. So we have an awesome guy that we know. He's one of our customers / friends. They are small family business down in Abilene, Texas. They are the James Letty Boots, and they make Al's Safari. This is giraffe. This is elephant. And this guy is bison. They are absolutely beautiful shoes, and they have a really nice bend to them, so they wear well. What would you say, Anton? He was gifted a pair. What would you say about them?
They're very nice. They're very comfortable.
So we do not talk about many people's products, especially, he's not a sponsor, but he's a good friend. But if you're looking for real lifetime boots, he does guarantee them. Al Safari is phenomenal. Price tag's there, but it's there for a reason. They are incredible.
Yeah, lifetime boots, you can always repair them, fix them, and he will also make you custom boots for you. So he will measure up your feet and, see how you walk, and it'll help with your any problems you got. It will sort
arch
out.
Support, all of that stuff. Well, now, one thing with them, these are called fallies. These are traditional shoes that you would find in southern Africa. He's Zimbabwean, so he is not technically from the same country as Anton, but same general vicinity. Neighbor. So that's what these boots are, but he does cowboy boots, all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna go put these guys away.
At the boots in Yellowstone. He made the boots for Yellowstone.
He made them all. That's correct. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. And then seeing that we mentioned this guy, check out Jody at I think it's OTR Smokehouse for some barbecue sauces if you guys like that kind of thing. All right, so this is running. I've just probed that. I think I messed it up because I checked. I couldn't help myself. I checked. I wanted to. I think it's fallen flat little, so it's coming. But it's okay. It's at 160. It's almost there. So I'm going to run it 10 minutes, and then I'm going to go check the bores quickly. Well, I closed it up. It can sit for a minute and see what's going on. So, I didn't make the fire too hot, so the sausage can just slowly cook. I've got a little piece for us for a taster.
And, I can eat your meat. I don't mind.
Thank you.
Yes, you are correct, Russ. He is a Rhodesian. That is correct. I'm not going to lie. I have some customers who are from Zimbabwe, and I have some customers who are from Rhodesia. There is a difference. Thank you for knowing.
Yes. If you've left before 1980, it was actually not Zimbabwe.
Yes, there is a difference.
Yes.
I want panda skin boots.
Pre-Marxism, post-Marxism. Go have a look.
Panda skin boots. What do you think of that?
Are they black and white?
Do they tap? Sorry.
Can they do kung fu? If you buy them, can you do kung fu?
Is there a song, Kung Fu Fighting?
Yes. Isn't that racist?
No, it's a song.
But I thought if you sing anything that you're not the race of, that is a race car driver. I had a good one the other day. I think it was on Robert Guevara. So he calls them PDF files. I was like, huh, what is? Oh, that's a better word. I like that.
I like it.
PDF files.
But there's why am I blanking on the term, Ben's term?
Oh, race car drivers.
Is it race car drivers?
Yes, transmission mechanics.
Transmission mechanics.
Yes, race car drivers are, people who look.
You don't have to explain it. Just
so Democrats are race car drivers.
Stop it. This is not political.
No, it's factual. and transmission mechanics are just been banned out of the no more military transmission mechanics.
That's very correct. That's very correct.
So apparently it's a thing. It's funny. I like it.
So it's one black, one white. How about that?
Oh yeah, that'll look interesting.
I think that works.
I don't know why, but I get Beetlejuice vibes from that.
So there's supposedly a new Beetlejuice movie coming out. Not that, once again, don't watch anything, especially New Age stuff. We are staying away from it so much. But I just have flashbacks of watching Beetlejuice, which makes my heart so happy, and I cannot help myself with that one. So Anton just ran away, and I have a phone call. Can you guys give me a second? I'll stay on stream, but I'm going to quiet myself down. Phone me and ask if I have certain things in stock that they love. I do. I have it all. I have all the meat you could ever want. We make it all. I don't have any meat here, though. It's kind of sad. Nothing to nibble on, nothing to chew. I hope he feeds me soon. We shall see. We were all Kung Fu fighting, Harry Toe. You got it. And we were all waxing on and waxing off at one point, if I remember correctly. Hopefully that didn't sound too bad. The whole movie, what is it? Idiocracy was just pretty funny. I think it was awesome.
So we are slowly but surely
Progressing.
and making our way out of here because we want to get out of Dodge. Because
I
Dodge
want to be a country girl.
sucks.
Can you turn me into a country girl?
We're going to try that real hard. Give you a four-wheeler and some mud. Go that way. But anyway, so
I will play in it.
what I was thinking is we wanted, I was thinking of building some grills and stuff like that. So if you guys have any ideas of what you would like us to do, I mean, I've got some ideas of things I'm going to do. If there's anything that you guys think of,
Sorry. Switzerland has just entered and he's complaining he doesn't see any food being made.
Oh yes, we had that complaint. Were you the old bag that
Were you
complained
who
and
said that?
You late, dude. The food is on the fire. The food is in the bread is in the oven. I think we're 4 minutes left
The
on
meat
the bread.
needs to get in my belly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see what that pork looks very good. Wow, I don't know what it's gonna taste like, but man, it looks awesome. Now I'm like, I really want to eat it. Like,
I know,
really
I
want
want
to
some
eat it.
meat.
I wish I could take a picture and print it on a big and like show you guys what it looks like. It's very nice.
Yes.
The problem is with the outside camera, you wouldn't get the effect, and I'm not going to spend enough time today outside to validate the outside camera. So we just thought we'd leave it. But so I've got a 50-gallon steel drum, so I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm going to split it in two, and I'm going to make two grills out of that. Put some wheels on and some legs and stuff. And I would like to do that live on stream, but we'll also stream as we build and what we do. I don't know how often I can go there because, the wheels still got to keep turning here, and I do the manufacturing because, it's only the two of us that actually run this whole place.
Huh?
That's why we
Just
work
us?
like, 16 to 18 hours a day. But that'll change. We don't want to do anything here.
No
we don't want to
changes
change
right
anything.
now.
We don't want to add anybody. We don't want to subtract anybody.
Nope.
We just want to leave it as it is, and then we're going to slowly make our way that way. So there's going to be a lot that's going to happen, I think. We have quite a few plans. Hopefully everything comes together.
Comes
and we'll,
to fruition.
Yes, we'll either make it or be out on our asses. But that makes
one or
things,
the other, but as long as I'm on my own land, I don't care.
Exactly, we can make it work.
You want to go or you want me to go?
No, you can
All
go.
right, I'll go.
Wait till this
song
guy
and dance.
is. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till this guy's ready. It should be. So I'm gonna check this. I've got 2.5 minutes left. That doesn't look too bad. Let me see what that looks like. Wow, that is not picking up any heat. That's at 160. So I'm gonna roof this thing back to 350, maybe 375. So because it's cornmeal, it's very solid. So the inside, so I'm gonna give this thing 6 minutes. Yeah, I'll give it 6 minutes. So that would give us a total, but I was a little lower because they said 350, and because of the big commercial oven and the big fan, I put it at 325. Maybe I should have just stuck to 350. But anyway, I will give it another 6 minutes, which will put us at about 42 minutes on that. But that should work. Yeah, so I'm going to take this 55, I guess, gallon drum, steel drum. I'm going to cut it in half, make two grills out of that, put some legs with some wheels so we can wheel it around. I've got a welder. I'm very bad at welding, but I can weld a little bit. So I'm going to try and weld all these things up. I'm going to make some round grills, stick in the ground around our dam. And I want to build out a kind of grill area. So we'll see where we're going to do that and how we're going to do that. But all of that will be happening. We got a dam on the area or on the property, so we're going to have to clean that out. And there's a bunch of stuff we're going to have to do. I want to make sure, we want to put some cabins down and put a little entertainment area, kitchen cleanup area, like a get-together area out there. So we'll see what we can do. It would be awesome if we could do all of that and have some sports, like when there's sports events, people can come out and just sit and watch and relax. See if we can put a covered awning or something, and a grill and a kitchen and stuff like that. Like I said, you might hear kids yelling, so that is the alarm going off and yelling and carrying on. But anyway, so the sausage is on the fire. I'm going to go turn that in a minute. It looks very nice. The pork is looking spectacular. I really want to get my mitts on some of that. And then I'm going to ask Nicole to come and stand here for a second. And then I can hoof out and go check the meat on the fire. Nicole, just before you go there, you want to give me 1 minute? Let me just go check the meat and then... Oh, I left my tongs outside.
I can do that. I
Yeah.
was playing with some fresh meat. I'll show it to you guys. Why don't I do that instead of running away? So I was just slicing some biltong. I've got a customer in who has a special request. He likes extra thin biltong. Can you guys see how paper thin this is? I'll check comments later. Unfortunately, now is not the time. But that is what my guy likes, and in the Wagyu specifically. So if you ever want a special type of cut, maybe thicker cut, thinner cut, please leave me a comment. I cannot do that on the orders themselves because that's not a standard, but I don't mind. And if it is more to your liking, say less teeth, or it's just uncomfortable to chew, thinner slice is really nice. You'll see if I don't drop it everywhere. Don't worry, it's in the bucket. I didn't lose it. And the thinly sliced like this, my young man actually really likes it. He likes the hard pieces, but if he's going to eat a lot, he needs it a little thinner and easier to chew. So that's what this guy is for us. Else, it's just Wagyu biltong. I love Wagyu biltong. I will never argue that. So don't forget to use code S.T.F. 10 for 10% off of your biltong purchases. Of course, we've got that on all of our biltong, hot biltong, and dried sausage categories. Just keep in mind, if you go for any of my discounted options, previously discounted, there is not an extra 10% off, so I do apologize for that one. And looky there, Jody is in. Welcome. Glad to have you. Anton's frozen. Oh, why is Anton frozen? What happened to the video?
Oh, I don't know.
Can you guys not see anything? Uh-oh.
Can you hear? Yeah, I see it's frozen. What is going on?
I'm going to flip it on me for a second. Hi. There we go. I think it's working.
All right, we'll see if it comes back. Yeah.
Are you on? Did you turn yourself on?
I did.
I was trying to show off biltong and you guys couldn't see it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Must be the camera.
There's the thinly sliced.
There we go.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
probably the camera. Nothing works properly.
Sorry,
I don't know
Simon.
why.
Anton had me
All right,
stand
there we
in
go.
for him for a second.
All right, so I've got that sausage almost done. I will grab this on my next round out. I've got 2 minutes here on the bread, and then we'll check it again. And then that pork, I'm very excited for the pork. That thing is looking very good, man. We're going to have to let that thing rest, and I don't even know if I want to do that. I just want to saw through it and chew on it. So what I did was I used this guy, all of it. So the bright spice, I just like put all over in every crevice, and I just like really rubbed it up, and I stuck it in a sous vide bag, vacuum sealed it tight, and I stuck it in the sous vide, which I can switch off now. I don't know why I'm still running that thing. I'm running it for no one. Stuck it in the sous vide for about 8 hours, and then we stuck it on the Weber in an indirect fire. So let me see. It looks like it's getting there. Let me probe a new hole here. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Yeah, I think 2 minutes. Where's Jody? 2 minutes, Jody. 2 minutes. We had 188. I'd like to hit maybe like 195 to 200 on that bread, and we should be good. I have no idea what it's going to taste like. For some reason, I think it's going to be a little dry, but I don't know. We'll see. So we'll get that out. Probably get a paper towel for that. Have I got a? Let me see. I don't think I got a grate because we used all our grates on our what's the name? We used all our grates on our manufacturing yesterday. We made so much. I made, I don't know, like 50 kilos, so like 120, 110, 120 pounds of just sticks, just biltong sticks and chili sticks, and then about 300, I don't know, plus pounds of Angus, a bunch like 160, 320, yeah, about 400 Angus, about 200 Wagyu, chili Wagyu, so peri Angus, peri Wagyu, ghost Wagyu, sticks like 110 pounds, and then all the sausage today. So it's been busy, man. We have not been playing. I told Nicole we tried to put a week's worth of work into 3 days, you know. So yeah, that is quite rough. So I might have to step away, but what I'll do is I'll keep talking, and then so you guys might not see anything on the screen. You're just going to see. I'll wait for the 2 minutes for the bread. Check it. If the bread's okay, I'll pull it out, and then I'm going to go outside because I have to go check that sausage. Because 2 minutes in a sausage lifetime is like forever, and I don't want to burn it. It looked so good. So let me give it, it's 27 seconds. I don't have patience, man. I don't have patience. Let me see what chat says. I'm not following it as good. Yeah. Hey, Jody. Welcome in, man. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. It's always good when there's new kids. So let me see. So I did order one of those probes from Robert that he put on his show the other day. So I'm waiting for that to come. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Looks pretty decent though. Hey man, 91. 2 more minutes. Problem is every time I open the damn oven door, I lose the heat. All right, give me a minute. Nicole's busy with a customer. I'll be right back, but I'll keep talking. Let me go check that sausage. I might actually grab it while I'm out there. So I'll keep the chat going. I'm sorry there's no one in front of the camera, but you know, emergency times. I gotta not burn this thing, and I think it's gonna be really good. I'm really excited to try this. This is actually the official first round of my new recipe that I've like really made from scratch without any like weird stuff. So any, you know, having to do additives or anything like that. It's the first round from our spice supplier that actually supplied me with my recipe. So I'm very excited to try it. And I'll leave the pork alone. This is looking really good. So, and I've got, I think, the fat content just right. Everything's just right. Sorry, I got the door that doesn't exactly close 100%. So I want to keep the flies out. I've got to lock the damn thing. And it's hard with one hand, pulling the door and locking it. So this is the big one, still has like 2 minutes to go. So I'll check the bread. Let that run a little over. So let's see. Ooh. Let me actually do this. I want to put the bread on this guy. So let me do this. Let me grab a little tray here. Always got these little trays standing around. It's easier for the kids. Let me see. That's got a very good crack to it. That's tasty. That is very tasty. Sorry, that's straight off the fire, man. That is hot, but that is very good. I like it. I like it. I think that's good. All right, you're gonna be done now.
I have to laugh at you. I come around the corner and all I see is Anton munching on the food and not saying anything to anyone.
No, I said I'm gonna test it. So we got this guy. Depending on where.
You know what I actually think the video problem was heat. Just to throw it out there. It's a little hot in here.
Yeah. Man, I haven't made this bread, so I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes. It's like between 188 and 196, depending on where you probe it. So
there are messages of don't burn the sausage.
Yes. No, I said because I had to run out quickly to go get this one. I'm gonna go get the big one. Try that. You tell me what you think.
Okay. Looks good. It's a little toasty.
Right off the fire, man. Hot. Hot.
That's very good. Good night. 4K. Okay then. Russ, thank you again for an awesome subscription. Looks like Uvik now has the red rash. Glad to have you. Sticks, right? What am I missing here? We're funny with the TV. We have not upgraded our TV since we first opened up here as a restaurant back in 2019. We got an old, I don't even know, Anton would know what TV it is. A TV that was discontinued that we were able to get from one of the local stores at a discounted price, and we put it up. It's huge though. It's absolutely massive, and that's what we use, of course, sometimes off and on for kids' education. But it was 2019. We are 2025 now, so 6 years. It's not old per se, but we didn't even have a TV at our house. We still don't have a TV at our house. We're the TV list people. The very boring, if you say. Could you do a dish with pork cutlets? He probably would. I mean, we get all kinds of meat, not gonna lie. We are the meat people, so why not? Would love to have any type of meat we can think of. That is very nice. $1080 TV, same as monitors. There we go. You know what? We were talking about it. Of course, we don't have the highest technology yet for our stream. We will grow into that. This is more for entertainment purposes than anything else.
Yeah, for you and I.
This is not something that brings in the dough.
Ooh,
not yet.
Done.
Maybe one day. It just went off. Should I go check the front? Is somebody here?
No. It was Simon. So Simon's a long-time customer of ours. So he's like, oh, hello. So I told him, yeah, I'm making boerewors. So he's like, oh, now I'm hungry. So I'm like, you got a paper towel? Because if you got one, I'll give you some. So he's like, oh, no, I don't think so. So I had to go into the store, go get him a paper towel and a tray so I could give him some of my boerewors, you know, which is for my family for dinner. But I'm just thinking.
To taste, not to sell.
Yes.
We have to be very particular. We do not sell anything off the fire.
No, that's why I said I gave him.
Okay, just, clarifying again. If, anybody's watching the stream who is nefarious.
Oh, I'm sure that is not a new thing. All right, we can switch that guy off.
Yes, the alarm was for the cornbread.
Yes, this is done. I can smell it. When I walked in, I could smell. No, that's done.
He knows. He's got the nose. I don't.
All right.
Was that not for my fingers?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm putting my fingers on.
Ah, man. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Always one little spot, Nope.
That's the best part. The crusty bits that get stuck to the
I'll leave it so
bottom
it
of
can
the
cool down.
container.
Otherwise, we're going to...
Yes.
All right. But that's okay.
That looks nice.
That seemed to work.
It poofed up nicely.
Yes, that it did. I'm surprised it did that. Looks like cake almost.
It does. I was just thinking.
And I don't have a grate for it, so.
That's okay.
We'll put it on that.
Anton's nose knows. You are correct, Harry Toe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it smells like a certain way, and it's like, yeah, that's done. I can smell it. It's like, you'll be surprised when you cook a lot. Like, as soon as something starts just caramelizing. Before it burns, you smell it. That has to come down now.
I think there is a young man who probably wants some of that horseshoe.
Yeah, we can give him a little bit.
Okay. If you cut it up, I'll go bring the dude.
Yeah. I'm going to let the bread rest a little bit. We can have it from there. I have to taste another piece, man. For Dad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to go check that pork shoulder. That is going to be very nice. That pork shoulder, man. So as soon as Nicole brings the young man, I will... Why is this thing? Oh, there we go.
Sorry, we are pantsless. We have to get dressed.
Oh, yeah. He was getting a little hot, so he took his pants off. Not his diaper. Just his... just his slacks. We unslacked him. I might have to take both these. So, here we go, dude.
Sorry, we never go in public without our clothes on.
Yes.
We don't do those things.
And we also don't do the pajama thing.
No pajamas. No pajamas.
Pajamas for when you sleep.
He made sure to grab his pacifier. This one still likes that thing. We were just talking about it with one of our customers. He likes it. I don't know what to say. We're trying to break it. We're working on it. But this one likes it. That happens sometimes. Yes, I know. I know you want to eat it all. Got to move that thing out of the mouth. Yeah. That's bread. You want some bread? I don't think Dad's approved me cutting that yet. All right, everyone. I don't think I've heard what you're making today. What are you having on this awesome Sunday? It is Sunday before Father's Day, so are you prepping anything? in advance for next week? Are you making anything fancy today? Jody, you always have something something on the fire, or something smoking, shall we say? What's everyone got? Yeah. You see everything. This kid always knows. Yes, you are supposed to wear pants in public, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry, it's a thing. Making tacos, Russ. Very nice. Anton would agree tacos are good, but he doesn't like the ones you can buy. Yes, don't grab that. Can of soup with some sandwiches. All right, or some hot dogs. You know, we've got some awesome hot dogs. One of our local farms makes some killer dogs, so the kids really like their hot dogs for sure. He's heavy.
I know.
He's a heavy dude.
Yeah, I know. Can we take this thing out of your mouth?
Chicken piccata with roasted asparagus. Very nice, Fritzy.
Wow, that's cool.
Yes, I
can't
like
make
it.
fancy food like that, man.
No? You don't
Nope.
do those types of things?
Sausage, meat, steak, pork, bread, rice, potatoes.
Yes.
You know.
Russ is having tacos with fresh lettuce, tomato, and onion.
Okay. Where's the meat?
He forgot to mention the meat.
Oh.
I said you like tacos, but you don't like the ones you can buy.
That's good. Can we keep that thing out of
So
the mouth?
nothing better than homemade. I'm loving all the meals you guys are making today.
Can we keep that out? No, I don't want that. Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I had my turn when I was your age.
Diva Dog Mom eating biltong until we decide what to make.
Very cool.
That is exactly what we do. You would be surprised how many nights we just wind up eating biltong.
Yeah, we just don't eat anything else. We just
like,
eat biltong.
Yeah, we got biltong.
Yeah.
I'll eat that instead.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to give that shoulder like another few minutes. It was like at 135. I'll give it a few minutes. I said we're probably going to run a little long.
So,
which is all good.
Harry Toe is having... I just ate a Totino's frozen pizza. I haven't eaten one in probably 20 years. It's the Topo Ramen of pizza. I hope your stomach does not hate you for that. What is Sportfish having? Making pork, rice,
hey,
and
Sportfish,
bean.
I didn't see him in.
Yeah,
How are you?
sorry. Rice and bean burritos. And
I'm gonna put him
watching,
down.
he's
Ooh.
watching all
Okay.
about LA. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there right now. I am going to stay off of that subject. But yes, Russ can't afford meat. He giving out gifted subs, right? We appreciate it. And slidey pie, chicken dips, and strawberry crepes for dessert. Very nice. Jody, I have a feeling you are about to be very busy soon. Yes, this is the time. It is Dad's Day coming up. You still will not see me cooking on Father's Day. You know what I decided? Instead of making Anton a meal he does not want to eat, I will stand here and help give him whatever he wants to make what he wants. It's just better that way.
So let me slice this bread.
The boy wanted that.
Yes,
actually.
of course he does, because it looks interesting. It's still very hot. I don't know if I'm going to make a mistake. Let's make it thick.
You're going to need to get a plate because there's a young lady who said she wants it baked today.
Yes.
I can smell the butter in it.
Yes. It's only.
I know,
Wow.
but it smells nice.
Yeah,
like I
it's
can
not
smell
even-
it. And that's what I'm seeing, I think. I smell
Mm.
it. I know. I can smell
You
it.
know what that smells like? So when we make the pop and I put butter in it, it smells just like that because it's the same thing
Yes.
plus eggs.
The kids, I don't know if you guys caught Friday stream. I know some of you did. Definitely see a few of you. They had buttered pop, and it was so good. They dug it. They really had a feast with that.
More butter.
More butter. Why not?
All right, my youngest daughter gets the plate today because I was in very big trouble that she didn't get it on Friday.
So she has this thing. If her older sister gets something, she must have something of equal or greater value.
Yes. She's not a socialist.
No. And she's funny. She likes to steal all of our office supplies. And normally what I hear is, well, I haven't seen you use this in a while.
Yes.
So I'm just going to take it.
There we go. That's very nice.
That's beautiful.
And that's nice and hot.
It's got a really nice texture to it. It's
It
firm.
actually does, yeah.
It's firm.
I'm going
I
to get
like
a
it.
scissors. There we go.
I'll stay out of your way.
Yeah, I'll give her a little piece of this borscht, and then her brother can have a little piece of the borscht. And as soon as I bring that, what's the name in?
The pork.
The pork. That thing looks good. This is for the oldest sibling.
I'm very excited about that pork.
And I guess the young boy must also have some.
Yes, he would like a little piece. So he did not eat any starches until maybe a month ago. He started figuring out the starch.
That's the part that I got to, and I couldn't understand it because it's right at the top. Just a little section that's a little undercooked. You see that?
Yeah.
It's just egg.
It's egg, yeah. It almost looks split.
But that's weird. It's like, that's the part. And I was like, but when the probe goes in the top, just like a half an inch in, then it says it's like 188. And everything else is higher, and I don't understand.
Yeah, it's egg.
Yeah, it's egg.
Split.
It's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. Let me cut in another little piece. But at least this is not flour.
No.
Not much of it anyway.
No. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
No, I like it. I like the texture.
It's almost like a cake.
Yes.
I guess.
Like a why am I blanking?
Like a pound cake.
Pound cake. There we go. I mean, it looks like a pound cake even.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pommes grit. It is maize, so it's corn.
Yeah. So I'll give you the recipe quickly. So it's 1.5 cups of milk, 4 tablespoons of butter, a teaspoon of salt, 2 cups of and I'll give you the just plain, not the grams. 2 cups of cornmeal, and then 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 3 eggs. And then you dissolve the salt and the butter in the milk while you heat the milk up, just for a little bit warm. 1 cup, half a cup you actually put in a bowl. You mix your cornmeal, your flour, and your sugar into that. Then you add the warm milk in. You mix it all up. When it cools down enough, you put the 3 eggs and the baking powder. You mix it all up. You put it in a pan. You bake it at 350 for, they say 30 to 40 minutes. Ours was about 45, but I did set my oven a little lower. That's the bread. It's a cornbread. It looks pretty good. I thought it was a weird recipe, so I thought I'd try it. I've never baked this.
Yeah,
so I don't really
interesting.
know.
Well, the agreement is it does look like Sara Lee pound cake.
Yes, it looks like
really
pound
does.
cake.
It really does. You were welcome. I listened. I did what you guys asked. So Switzerland was saying somebody is going to hear milk. And it's already been mentioned a few times, so I thought I would be the first to actually write it.
Yes. From now on, I think I'll start the stream with a glass of milk on the table. I don't drink milk, just by the way.
No, neither of us do, actually.
Yeah.
Neither of us do.
I'm not big on the cow juice, man.
Our kids do enjoy the cow juice, but we stay off the cow juice. I will say I like cheese that is made from cow juice.
Yes, cheese be good.
Cheese is good.
All right, so
hey,
the small guy.
Godzilla is in.
Hey, how you, man?
Yes.
Right.
Some cornbread sounds good.
Yeah. This is, like I said, it's a bit of a different recipe, so I thought I'd try it.
Yeah. It really smells nice. I'm kind of sad not going to touch it, but man, it smells nice.
No, it smells very nice. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And then I want to try that guy.
Well, that's going to be very good.
Yeah, I know. That's so there was 3 mixes, and the one mix looked a little more fatty. So I took one from the more fatty mix. It looked so good.
You were speaking to him.
Yeah, when I mixed it, when I ground it, I'm like, oh, the texture on it just seems perfect. So I'm gonna just grab a piece of this. And I was like a little piece. I'm like, no, if I take them, I'm like, no, all right, I'll just take a big one. So I grabbed all of that. So I'm gonna mosey outside. I want to go check that bread.
Okay, go for it.
All right, and then the boy's screaming.
The boy's hungry. It's that time of the day. He knows we're gonna eat, so why not scream for food? Cheers. At least I'm not banging on the table yet. That'll happen soon. So what is this video clip you would like to share with everybody? Sorry, I don't have locals running, unfortunately. Highly suggest the Dutch ovens. I absolutely love cast iron. We do cook with it on occasion. In our kitchen here, it's a little interesting. Our pans predominantly, we've got stainless steel on a lot of them. That's the big rondos that he tends to cook with. And then the other one, I think it's carbon as well, which you guys have spoken about. So we use all kinds of different kitchen cookery. But as long as it is not wood, then we are doing the right thing. Apparently, the health department does not want you to have wood in your kitchens. Jody, you can speak about this for me. I am sure you already know it. Very particular, those guys. Man, we had a wooden spoon that we literally just took away or put to the side. We weren't using it, and it was in with our other stuff, and we got dinged for that, and I had to chuckle so hard that day. Duck Fat, hello, welcome in. Glad to have you. Hail Tong, yes, Hail Tong it is. So that is what Anton is checking right now. I can turn off that timer and not worry. We don't have to stress there. The health... You know, Switzerland, you're not wrong. Yes, they can do a lot of that, please. It's been an interesting relationship with them. We'll put it that way. Just as an FYI, cities have health departments. States do not. Interesting. Well, they do, but it's different. It's not managed in the same form unless you are wholesaling versus retailing. So if you're retailing direct to consumer, it's different rules than if you are wholesaling. We have learned so many secrets, so many tidbits. That is absolutely beautiful. Did it grow?
It looks like it.
It looks like it. It has bloomed, blossomed. Mm-hmm. It's expanded. Because this wasn't here. This little like gap thing wasn't there.
No. And I'm failing. I've got it to 135. I'm pulling it. I'm going to pull it.
But it was sitting at 125 for how long?
Yes.
Okay, so it's cooked.
Yes. So here's something I never knew, and I actually read it up. So you can cook a chicken to 135. The reason you try and get it to 165.
Polish dog is yelling at you to let it rest.
Yes, not this piece. That's gonna rest. This I'm gonna eat now.
We are eating now.
Yes, I'm gonna try it because I can't wait, man. Have you not noticed that I have the world's worth of patience? you not realize that? But the reason you let it go like chicken to 165 is to kill the salmonella. But you can kill salmonella at 135. It's a time thing. It's 5 minutes at 165, and it's like 2 hours at 135. So it's not the temp, it's the duration.
You're gonna have to cut smaller for me. My mouth is not that big. This is mine too.
Who said anything about you getting this?
I'm eating some. I am eating some. No, a couple small ones. More than one, please.
That's nice.
So Polish dog was yelling at you. Oh, he's just sampling. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. It's just a little corner.
Did you eat one of my small pieces?
Maybe. I don't look. No, I'll cut you another two. That's nice.
It doesn't have to rest. That is so good.
It's fucking dead.
No, it's good. It's good. Wow. Well, the next piece will be rested, Jody. How about that? It's okay.
We're resting the whole shoulder. Oh, I'm off, yeah. Sorry. I was too excited when I saw that.
You were very excited. Thank you, Jody.
You should try that, Jody. Is cook or sous vide at like 125 for like 8-9 hours and then put it on the smoker.
Mm-hmm. Mm. That is so good.
Oh.
Shh. Ike, quit telling my secrets. He's terrible. You can read that one.
I am not going to confirm or deny that statement.
Oh. But can I have more meat?
Oh, good.
I have to say, this man has always fed me the meat. Look at this. Pork shoulder, 2 sausages. One is already done. And then, of course, what do we call this kind of food? Feed
Yes,
for the children.
Feed for the children, yeah. That is really good.
Mm-hmm. And the crust. The crust is phenomenal. It's crispy, not too hard, not just perfect, I think. Perfect. What spice did you put on it, Anton?
I put our braai spice.
Mmm.
I put our braai spice on it. I'm gonna get some butter for these guys. Yeah, so I put our braai spice on the pork, and I sous vide it in the braai spice. So that had 8 hours to kind of penetrate the meat.
Did it penetrate? Very
apparently.
Nice. Very nice.
Yep.
So we're almost going to be out of here.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. I would love to leave this stream with a raid. Can you give me somebody that I can raid today? Ike, you are all in the know. Polish Dog, Harry Toe, come. All of my guys who tend to be admins on different, or not admins, what do you call it?
Mods.
Mods on different channels. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Feed them babies. No.
Yeah, who do you guys think we should raid? That is so good.
That's very good. That's very good. Mm. That's phenomenal.
Oh. For the love of God.
Right?
Rest
Well, I don't have an answer yet, but I'm going to go trolling the Rumble. See if I can find someone.
Yeah. Have a look at who's live.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it's a cool guy. Well, most people on Rumble are cool.
Most people on Rumble. Most.
All right, let me...
Lumpy Ike. Lumpy. Okay, is Lumpy the name for us? Who's Lumpy? Who is this Lumpy person? I see Lumpy Potato, Lumpy Gravy, Lumpy...
I think it's Lumpy Potato. I've heard of that before.
I have to have a full name. B Sparks Gaming. Raid the FBI. I thought they were doing that in LA right now. No, Viva's too long, Fritzy. I would love to. I know. I am so missing Cult's channel right now.
You know what we might want to do?
80s
Just
music.
saying that. We might want to... you know, our subscribers mean nothing to Viva, but I think it's just a good gesture. We might want to start a little later. And then raid Viva on a Saturday.
We could do
on a Sunday, yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah.
We can move up a little bit. What do you guys think?
What do you guys think? Maybe do it like
30?
3:45. So just like 30 minutes later.
What are
Tell
the
us what
thoughts? Should we do that? Raid Viva to his pre-show, but there's nothing going on, man. Tom, is there anyone else who's actually live and on? What's the Lumpy guy's name? Who is it? Is it Lumpy Potato? No. Or I don't have the right
I mean, we
name.
can raid Viva, I guess. It'll just go to his pre-show.
I feel kind of bad, though.
Oh.
InfoWars.
Ah.
That's too funny. I know some of these people.
Well, while you guys sort that out, I'm going to sort another little piece of
I know
meat
Viva's not on yet. It's not even showing yet. It's not ready. It's not ready. Hey, there is a Major League Fishing. Did you guys know that? I'm not doing Newsmax. I'm not doing any big. I want to do small. I want to do fun. Smoke and scan. They're talking about what is going on right now. Branca is live. Who is Branca? We should raid, Ike. Why not? We should carry on. My wayward son. John Tunder. Okay, I'm gonna put the chat on you.
Okay.
Raid Ike, you on? Actually, last I checked, you turned off raids. Somebody told on you.
Yeah, we can't raid you, Ike. You refuse.
9.
All right. We
Hey,
get that going.
Bulldozer's in this chat. I like it already.
All right.
I think I'm gonna raid this one.
Yeah.
How do I do that? Let me hang on. I probably need to go to the computer.
Yeah, go do that on the computer.
Maybe I can get it.
Why is my chat dying?
Because it's being special.
Yes. That is Rumble's specialty. It's being special.
It's not us, I don't think, this time. But I didn't refresh. That's probably why. It's probably me not swiping you away.
Let's see. Oh, my phone is being silly.
There you go.
Okay, there we
Check
go.
that guy.
Let's see what's going on here. Raid Ike. Wouldn't hurt to start a little later. I'll listen when.
Yeah, you
and
guys
if I can.
tell
Yeah,
us.
Jody, that's cool. We don't force anyone. We ask for suggestions and then go where the people say they want to go. Like
No, never force.
Yeah, his
Remember,
pre-show I don't think works. We can't go there.
Non-commie here. No, I got to go to the computer.
Okay. All right. All right. Nicole will go and raid whatever she's picked up. She'll go raid that, and then I'm gonna carve that guy up, and I'll see if I actually remember. Go away, fly. It's my food. I'll see if I remember. Maybe I can do a picture on the stream this time instead of just having my mug there. My Finboy Slick made mug, and then the plate will look all pretty. So all this needs is some potato salad, and then the pork. It'll be perfect. But anyway, it was fun with you guys. Thank you very much for joining. Go away, fly. Don't sit on that. It was fun. Everybody, we had a good time. The food is going to be awesome. We stocked for meat for the week, man. I got this. I still got that whole picanha that I haven't eaten. So I guess thinly sliced, like pastrami style picanha slices is going to be awesome. That and an omelet with some cheese would be phenomenal for sure. And then the pork we probably start eating by Wednesday. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, by Wednesday we'll climb into that guy. By Friday, all this meat will be gone. My kids eat meat by the plenty.
Raid is done. Opt out.
All right.
Before you lose everybody.
Out. All right, there we go.
But we can run away.
Oh, there we go. I was too slow. Wow. Hey, slow boy.
I tried to
If you don't eat that meat, I'm going to eat it.
I will eat your meat. I will happily eat your meat any day.
All right, I got ours here. Let me put that there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see if I can grab a fork and carve through this leg. Or the shoulder, I guess.
Ike says, tell them kids to eat up, especially the big boy.
Oh, Michael's a difficult kid, man.
He's so skinny. That boy, he's so skinny. And it's not for lack of eating. He does eat. I swear to you, he eats. All right. I'm going to go turn it off.
All right. See everybody next week, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great week, everyone.
Hopefully our normal 4:15.
Yes.
We will see what's going on with the week.
Yeah, we'll see what Viva's got planned. We try and kind of stay in tune with what he does. Otherwise, we start too early and we compete with him, or we start too late. And then way past, yeah.
And
all right, guys. And
like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, man.
BiltongUSA.com.
BiltongUSA.com. There we go. Nicole's on it, man. Whew. Let me see if I don't drop this. You guys can see that.
Don't worry, I'm waiting.